Hello, everybody. I've written something on a topic called Our New World in this phase of lockdown. So I'll read an article for you and just tell me if you like it. Here it goes. Welcome, y'all. I've been thinking about this for a while. Now is the right time to share it with all of you. I've been thinking about the new world that we're about to enter. Of course, some of us will enter that world, some of them won't. The world has been through a lot of disorder in this pandemic, infodemic. But trust me, the real test of us as smart gen humans is set to happen after this phase ends. I'm certain that these days will pass soon and most of us will be safe out of it. But the world won't be the same after this. Let me crack this down bit by bit. All the lovers, friends, relatives, brothers, and sisters were genuinely thinking that they're missing their loved ones so bad that when they finally get to see each other, they're gonna hold them like never before. Well, uh, that's not quite true for all. We're locked away from each other, isolated for sure. It's been almost a month, and now half the people are habituated to all of this because their work life balance isn't much affected even after staying locked. It's just that the origin of this phenomenon is in their own homes now, nowhere else. Many will still be afraid of another pandemic underlying this one, maybe. They might become anthropophobic too. Like, they just don't want to meet like, so many humans anymore. Some of you have learned by now that life goes on no matter what. Even if the people you so wanted aren't part of your day to day life. Because it really doesn't matter. Those who want to stay for a time, stay. Others just leave. It's just about time. While some of you are busy cherishing on old memories, others are busy making new ones. After the lockdown ends, the shopping won't be the same as before, as the stocks will be emptied at once by the people in fear instilled in their brains. On the other hand, others won't buy a thing because they have adapted minimalist approach and survival attitude. Well, I would suggest not to shop like zombies after this ends because you need to have money in your pockets to prevent your economy crashing down. Remember, every crash is not lucky like the miracle in Hudson River. They were saved, you might not be. Some crimes are eliminated totally, while domestic abuse, adulteration in life supporting equipment, suicide, and divorce rates will continue to be asymptotic. Like they would be spiking for like infinite rate. Some of them will start valuing love like never before. Others will simply throw it away out of frustration, just like that in the dustbins. Some of them will be empathetic, well, some will remain as pathetic as they were before. To all the lovers out there, remember, you have survived this and you have a life ahead. So hold your horses and don't put out everything. Don't pour out everything. Otherwise, it might happen that you are left without a single drop of love afterwards. And that too, at the time it is most needed. You fail. My friend and I were talking about working. He told that many of the works are possible to be done from home. We really didn't need offices that have acquired so much of land which otherwise could be used as a shelter for homeless. I hope people understand and implement that in the new world. Environment is outperforming everything else. At some places, it has healed itself in such a way that one will think that it was never damaged at all in the first place. A lifeless virus had taken lives of hundreds of thousands and poured a new life in billions of us. We have the virus to thank that our world will not be the same again. It will surely be a much better place than it used to be. Because betterment, mutation, and survival are the natural laws that have kept us going for over 4.5 billion years. I'm sure that we can hope now that we know what to do with our lives, that we have to make our world a better world. Maybe we never needed an apocalypse. We just needed an awakening. Now people will see the sun and they will envy the free bird that soars in the skies. But we all will smile because we know what freedom is. We never really know true meaning of freedom unless we're bound, do we? It's really ridiculous that people start panicking and valuing life only after the death rings their doorbell. We start spending our time more wisely when we hear the sound of clock ticking our lives away second by second. We're so selfish that we feel everything is in our control only. But something like this makes us move or stay and act like puppets. No, no, no. I'm not referring here to a supreme puppeteer and all that stuff. But I'm just saying that we buy too much, but we slightly forget to think whether we buy all those things if we can really afford them in a long run. But hey, don't take my words for it. I'm not an expert after all. Well, after this phase ends, see this all for yourself. Experience how it works out in your favor. Right now, most of us are fighting the war raged against the virus, but believe me, there are many more viruses we need to eradicate, if you know what I mean. I'd love to mention two lines from songs. One is from Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. They say, and the new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forest will echo in laughter. Well, I can't sing because I'm not a good singer. And then you'd also sing these lines from Nina Simone's song. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life on me, and I'm feeling good. Well, I'm not an omnipresent, omniscient being who sees everything, knows everything. I've just said what I felt from inside. I might have missed something, but as you well know, sometimes pieces of puzzle are better missing. Otherwise, what can you do if you have no other puzzle to solve after this one? I'll try sharing my thoughts more frequently. Till then, stay safe and take care. I say goodbye now. I've gotta go. I have to prepare something to welcome you afterwards in our new world.